Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go ahead and update a coin called Matic and go over this, give you my take on this right here. But first, go over Bitcoin here. So here's the situation with Bitcoin. I think the top may have been there and it might be starting in downtrend, just a FYI. That could be a possibility because I think over here, SPX, MicroStrategy, Coinbase is blasted up 21% today. I think it went above $80. Yeah. MicroStrategy hit 302, almost 303. Not too bad for off the bottom on MicroStrategy from right down there, 134 up to 300. I told you, MicroStrategy guys, that one right there can put on a smoke show, man, when it goes bullish. And SPX, I'm kind of waiting, guys. I'm going to be kind of waiting here with Ethereum. This is that trend, that long-term trend right there. Tagged it there. It came up. It's tagging it. So could be a pretty decent short area for Ethereum and Bitcoin, guys, if you want to take that risk. Phantom still putting on a smoke show. Didn't think Phantom was going to hit 70 cents, here in the next week, and it could. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over Matic, guys. A lot of people had doubts about Matic because I made some videos, and I said something about Matic is probably going to be making it up in just beyond all-time highs of about $4.50, $4 to $4.50, $4.80, and it's going to do a correction. So a correction's coming up, guys, more than likely. I'll go over that. Here's a longer-term time frame for Matic, okay? For those that are new to my channel, on a wave count right here, okay? Here's a third wave. This is actually the end of the main third wave right here. Let me make a minuet right here. This is the main third wave. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fifth wave goes with that first wave. And then you have over here, back here, a 1 and then a 2. Now, my dilemma was, what was Matic doing in here? So I'm going to go to a daily chart and let you guys know that I think Matic's correction ended in this, or it started in this area. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or it could have been here, somewhere in this area, probably right there at about $1.04. And this three-wave swing, and then this is a three-wave swing, and then Matic had another swing back down over here. So Matic's correction lasted more or less from 15th of August all the way over to here, and now it's working on that wave. So it's like a three-wave, and then back down for some complex correction three-way, which is a shallow correction. This is a very bullish correction, guys. Now, the reason I say that is that if you take a look at this pattern right here, and it went up into like a flat type move, and it came back down, I'm going to show you something. This is a first wave of the fifth wave that I think Matic is doing. If you come back down over here, there's a similar three-wave, and then a three-wave right here, okay? Off of Matic's first wave to its second wave, and then this is the first second. This is a 1, 2, 1, 2 setup, and then boom, okay? So right here for Matic, you have 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, I did videos on Chili's and on Metis, and they have this similar setup right here, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then boom, okay? So, and it went in this wave, back fourth, fifth, and this is the main fourth wave. And then Matic is probably going to be heading up to these areas sometime by, I don't want to give anybody's hopes up or anything like that, guys, but maybe by the summer, end of the summer or something like that, potentially, okay? So now I explained this whole theory over here with Matic. We can take a look at its wave structure that it has going on right here, which is a pretty nice little wave structure. You can see with Matic that here the RSI third wave peak is a Elliott wave right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 extended fifth wave. Okay. And this right here within that wave sequence is your 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably coming up to finish something right there, guys. So what I'll do is I'll put that on micro, change the color of that so you can see the difference. So that's probably something what it's going to do. And then off of that wave, okay, off of this wave, let me clean that up. Off of that wave, wherever it may end, okay, will be a correction. All right. And for Matic, it will be right there and also the bottom of these two waves. So somewhere between here and there. It's going to depend on how aggressive Bitcoin is going to get. You have a potential with Bitcoin on a daily chart. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, right? Let's just say, as an example, the Bitcoin peak is there. Could it swing back up and do another one? It could, guys. But realistically, you know, these targets for Bitcoin are going to be right there, and right there. First initial targets, okay? And that could take Matic, you know, if Bitcoin goes the first one, second one, and then also bottom of the other one. But you want to be aware with Matic, as you can see in this main wave. You take a look at this main wave that Matic has right here, 1, 2. That's a very shallow correction. It's a very, very shallow correction, bullish correction. And if you say from that peak to say there, more or less, you know, 0.382 on a second wave correction, which can happen, okay? Contrary to popular opinion, second waves can have shallow corrections. So what will happen is it'll have a deep fourth wave correction. So let's say it ended right there. So you can see 1.618. So this could be the beginning of the third wave. So this could be 1, 2, okay? And this is 1, 2. And then it should be shooting up to these target areas, guys, in that next wave. However, if you have 1, 2, 1, 2, this wave will shoot up, okay? This wave could shoot up dramatically, right? But you have a shallow second wave correction. If you have a shallow second, don't be surprised if you get a deep fourth wave correction and then it'll do one last thrust up, okay? Is what I would be checking out with Matic. So still target areas, like I said, from back in, I said it this day, June of 22, that sometime in 23, in the period up here, that Matic will probably be ending up in that area, okay? Just be aware that if this is the 2, this shallow 2 right in this area, it's going to thrust up. Bitcoin's done with this correction, wherever it's going to end up. There's a really good shot. It might have a deep fourth wave correction just because this is shallow right here, okay? All this space and time that it took to make a second wave correction is a really good base for Matic, okay? So you have a wave structure like so. I'll put it on the line charts for those who are following my channel. You have a wave structure like this. And when those second waves take up a lot of time, usually second waves can be swift and sharp and they get out of there pretty quick. They're up, bam, like that, okay? Typically a flat, and they get done and over with pretty quick, okay? So what's going on here, in my opinion, is what's going on with the economy, okay? Even though the markets are not the economy and the economy is not the markets, but it affects the people, their mind. So what happens is that average everyday retail people are thinking, Fed raising interest rates. Markets are not going to do anything but go down. So it's very, very apprehensive for them, and they don't know what to do. They're like, what's it going to do? Is it going to go up, go down? You know. So, but there's some people that are in the market making these waves, okay, and will struggle off to make this wave up here. Probably eventually get up, but this third wave should be pretty. If this is 1, 2, 1, 2, this wave should be pretty dynamic. It'll happen pretty quick. If you know with investing or putting your money into the market is usually long time for the corrections. Wave 1 goes up real quick, and then could be a long time for the correction, right? And people are like, they're getting bored out of it, and then it's thrust up real quick, and it's a long time for another correction. So you can see the time for this wave to this wave to this wave could be, you know, only 10% or 15% of the whole corrections, okay? So I would gather that wave will happen really quick, long time in this correction, and one last one real quick, and it'll be done and over with. And that's just what let me put that back. That's what I probably think. But normally with Matic, what I was saying over here is that since it took such a long time for a second wave to get done, like so, it's usually a pretty good base for a thrust into a third wave, typically a pretty decent one. Are there higher end targets that it could go up to? Potentially, it could get up to like maybe $7 or maybe thrust up beyond that, guys. But, you know, I have to be more realistic. Just beyond all-time highs is what I'd be looking at. For this area, definitely be taking profits if it's up there. Okay, guys? If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.